Hello, welcome back to another video of Javada Park, and today we will be building another enclosure for the Microceratus, no, not the Microceratus, the Compsognathus and the, what is it? And Concavenator. That's the paddocks we're doing today. We're doing 2 paddocks today. So we're gonna mark them out. One needs to be smaller and one needs to be bigger because one's got the Concavenator in. So, if you didn't know, my favorite carnivore is the Concavenator. Don't ask why. I just don't know. I just love the name. It's so cool. Concavenator. Okay, so that is the number 1 fence done. I don't know if I want to build a custom fence or build a. Well, we need to add a viewing gallery. So one gallery. We need to have one gallery up here. And while you guys were gone, I know you guys wouldn't care as much. I only want to do like the big things, the big episodes of Javada Park on YouTube. But if they're not a big episode,
ladies and
like I just added like a little hyperloop,
a
custom little hyperloop, and I added a couple of buildings.
Magnificent animals.
I added a couple buildings, as you can see. This one's from Jurassic World. It's cool, but let's have a walk-in. Let's have a walk-in, so like you can have a little walk into the paddock, and we'll surround it with invisible fencing. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, last night it took forever for Herbivore Valley to get out. It was my internet was being bad and I couldn't upload it the way I have to. So yeah, I had to wait a bit, and it finally uploaded. But it was like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. So we're going to cover this up with rocks. Shrink it down a bit. So there, like a little walk-in. This is for the Compsognathus, so it's not going to be that, not going to be that, like, thingy. It's not going to be a very big habitat. We're going to have lots of Compsognathus in here. For here, I want another, like, rock section. By the way, I had a lot of fun yesterday, doing Herbivore Valley. So I hope you guys like it too. So we're building this right next to the Acrocanthosaurus habitat, and next to Herbivore Valley, which we need to figure out how we're going to make Herbivore Valley look better, or how we're going to improvise it all, because it's a massive chunk of the island. Because it was big yesterday. I just didn't record lots of it because it was that big. Well, let's add. Okay. we're gonna add a gate there. Even though this is gonna be the Concavenator habitat. Alright, let's get to work. So I want it to be a desert. But I always start with like deserts with beach because it's like the nicest looking sound. So, and then when I'm done with that, I turn down the intensity and that's groundwater. I add a bit more of the desert like sand to give it that different feel. But we'll also add some terrain elevation. We'll have this ditch and we'll smoothen terrain. Smoothen terrain. Okay. And then we'll add the carnivore feeder over here. And the water source be right there. Nice. It's the Comstock now, so alright, so I will add some foliage and I'll check up on you guys later. So, the Comstock Navs habitat is almost complete. Now I just need to add the sign on here and just some like little benches and planters here, and then we're going to move on to the Concavenator habitat. And this episode's not really going to have any like big particular like part to it. Like this one had like an attraction, and obviously this one had an attraction. This one is just like habitats. That is literally all it is. I just wanted to build some habitats with you guys. So yeah, we're going to get some planters in. Actually, you know what I'm going to use? They're actually really nice, and I like the look of them. Just the pre-built planter that I use everywhere in this park. This planter, because I really like the look of it. Because it just looks really good. So yeah, we're going to add that. So we added that, and then we'll just add a little palm tree. By the way, I did upload the Herbivore Valley statue fountain onto the workshop, and you can also get the dig site on the workshop. So just search up if you want it, like Herbivore Valley statue, and then you'll find it. It won't be that one. I built it with a Triceratops one instead because it looks better. You can choose whichever one you want. And then there. So, yeah. We need to add some tables and chairs. Actually, I think I'm just going to add benches. And we're going to add some benches to here. And add a couple of bins. So, we have fully fleshed this out. This is going to be the Compsognathus habitat. I'm going to start working. Let's start working on the Concavenator. Concavenator, I want it to be like a way junglier, like jungle more vibe. I think there. I want it to look like the Concavenators broke out, and you can like look into it. Okay, so this is going to be a lot more of like a deeper foliage. Maybe just use a couple of these. Okay. So that's open and it looks like they can get out, but they can't. We'll add a viewing gallery. Alright, here. When I'm building, I have to get rid of the Jurassic World sign on the viewing gallery, so it's just empty. But so yeah. I have an idea for my next episode. I don't really want to spoil much, but I definitely want to incorporate a lagoon for my next episode. So I want to know what you guys should think, what you guys think of the lagoon idea. Right, the Concavenator water will be here. Fully. If this isn't like jungle-ish enough, I need to go over with trees like I did in Heaven of Art. Alright, I'm gonna build a bit and save you guys some time. Hello, and we are back. Concavenator habitat is complete. I really like it. Where they eat is it's like a nice little open section, but we've got some like ferns, fluffy ferns, and a little log on the bottom, and here we just have a couple of like rocks and boulders, and this is where it's broken a bit. It's kind of cool. It looks like it's broken, but it's not. They can't get over it. So we shall get our dinosaurs. Compsognathus. I'm going to get the Compsognathus. We need to get quite a few Compsognathus. So, with the Concavenator, I want more of a lighter green. Some blue. And we have the Concavenator, but we need to have a few, so we'll add spoils. So they're gonna go in there, and actually I think the Concavenator habitat over here, I wanna have some like broken eggshells. And They are finished. Get the comp so I can learn.
Picking up asset. Asset to be collected.
These guys are tiny, but
And collection.
they're everywhere now. Okay, so I'm gonna take these guys in, and I'll see you at the last part. Okay, hello, and I have fully completed the habitats. The Concavenators is looking great. Here they are eating in here, and they just get lost in here. And here is a little broken wall, and people, you can like see them in here. They like hiding behind, like hiding at the water. It says that's how much they can like travel, but it's not. They can go through everywhere. So that looks good, and then we have the Compsognathus, which they're just tiny, so you can't really see them. You can see them if you like look closely enough. There's a puddle. Oh, is there a puddle? Is that groundwater? Groundwater? Why is it groundwater? But anyway, I've uploaded, I know you probably won't care as much, but I've uploaded this to the workshop, this little feeding section with the eggs. I've uploaded that to the workshop for this day's episode because I usually upload everything from one episode to the workshop. So yeah, so if you want to use that in your parks, you can just use that in your parks if you want. So thanks for all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Jurassic Jack out. Bye. Okay, hello, and I have fully completed the habitats. The Concavenators is looking great. Here they are eating in here, and they just get lost in here. And here is a little broken wall, and people, you can like see them in here. They like hiding behind, like hiding at the water. It says that's how much they can like travel, but it's not. They can go through everywhere. So that looks good, and then we have the Compsognathus, which they're just tiny, so you can't really see them. You can see them if you like look closely enough. There's a puddle. Oh, is there a puddle? Is that groundwater? Groundwater? Why is it groundwater? But anyway, I've uploaded, I know you probably won't care as much, but I've uploaded this to the workshop, this little feeding section with the eggs. I've uploaded that to the workshop for this day's episode because I usually upload everything from one episode to the workshop. So yeah, so if you want to use that in your parks, you can just use that in your parks if you want. So thanks for all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Jurassic Jack out. Bye.